Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Wednesday! We are back for some more Lego building, and this time we have the Creator 3-in-1 Main Street set, which is the kind of set that I call kind of a poor man's modular city set, because they're definitely aiming for some of that kind of building technique and stuff like that, which I think is a good thing. It's a way to get that kind of design, but simplified and smaller and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get this one opened up. Pour out all of the parts. Get out of here, bug. No one loves you. Alright, let's see. So there's bag number 5. I have no idea how many bags there are. There's 3. There's a 1. There's a 7. Let's put the 1 over there out of the way. There's a 4. So how's everyone doing today? Howdy, Bahamut. There's 9. There's 2. There is our big packet of instructions. There's a pair of 6s. There's a pair of 7s. There's an 8. And the 9, and I think that might be it. Yep, that's it. Okay, put those back there. And we will dive into bag number 1. Wishing Arena wasn't a glitchy mess right now. Memory dump thing that the last update aggravated. Well, at least they know what it is and they can begin working on it. Get those out of there. Orange door. Orange, out of here, bug. I will murder you, bug. Okay. It's like super duper humid right now here. Kind of gross, but not actually like warm, but still gross. So all of the bugs are out. They love this kind of weather. I want it to be winter. I'm ready for it to be winter. I mean, it can take a while to fix a bug. Like, just because they know what the bug is doesn't necessarily mean that they know how to fix it right away. Alright. So, bag number 1 will be the music shop. And each other bag is, well, I guess until 6, 7, 8, 9. 100 bits, 4:30 a.m. shift for you tomorrow, so you're throwing bits my way, and happy building. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you get enough sleep before that shift. I hope work is nice and easy for you. Alright, let's go ahead and make our minifigs. The pink pants. Let's see. Head number 1. There we go. And she has blue hair. There's the blue hair. Don't go flying down like that. Alright, and the Harry Potter wands. Where are they? There they are. I like the use of the wands as drumsticks. Still have a bunch of fruit from yesterday's eating out. Nice. There we go. So our minifig duo. There we go. I like the outfits. Those are very cute. Okay. Starting off right here. I have been eating too many raisins and dried apricots lately. But I figure it's better than crackers. Maybe. Possibly. I don't actually know. Alright. I hope everyone is doing well today. Yeah, but it's not artificial sweeteners and stuff like that. Our bodies are used to digesting it more so than artificial sweeteners. And if I don't eat too many, then it's not that many calories either. That is my hope, at least. We'll see next time I have a checkup with my doctor. How stuff is going. Alright, another pair of corner bricks. And a 1x4 tile. Yeah, that's kind of the hope. And I might even, and I think I'm eating fewer calories overall than when I was eating crackers, so. Yeah, we'll see. It's all about what little things you can do for yourself, right? Raisins and dried apricots. And bananas. Non-dried bananas. So that's what I'm focusing on. A yellow watermelon. I have never had a yellow watermelon. Unsurprisingly, those have a lot of water in them. Yeah, it's like effort, though. There we go. Alright. 3 1x4 bricks and 1x4 plate. 3 1x4 bricks and 1x4 plate. Yeah. I don't like effort. This is an effort. This is pure fun. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? Are you excited for your favorite character in Dragon Quest VIII? I know you are. One person's effort is another person's fun. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely things that are a lot of effort that I enjoy doing that other people would not. And that's all fine. There we go. Get that there. I kind of wish that this was using the 1x4 curved top bricks. Not gonna eat before watching it tomorrow to lower your vomit amount, if that's what I mean. Oh, I'm so glad I could provide your favorites, well, Bunny. Coding can be a lot of effort, but for you it's fun usually. Yeah, see? Exactly. Different strokes for different folks kind of thing. I like certain types of data entry. Lel Bunny, only when I have a popsicle. How often do I popsicle? Not very often. Not very often. Oh, actually, I should correct myself. It's also when I straw, and I do straw a lot. I don't have a soda on hand right now, though. There we go. That's now the last one of these yellow column pieces. Okay, and the final round top piece. There we go. I do have some ice cream. I could have some tonight. Probably should. Alright, so I'll get orange 1x2x2 windows. Nope, actually we get a pair of 1x2 rail plates as well. There we go. Well, you know me, gotta explore everywhere and talk to people. There's a, I don't know how widespread the chain is, but Potbelly Sandwich Works, they do really good milkshakes. I'm a big fan of them. Because it's actually ice cream and milk mixed up. It's so tasty. Alright, let's see. 1x4. 1x4. 1x3. 1x3. 1x2. 1x2. And a pair of 1x1s. There we go. So other than the fact that we've got white bricks there on the sides, certainly from the front, it looks pretty good. I like the kind of faux column look there. If this were an actual modular city set, these would probably be recessed half a stud, but again, it's kind of nice to have this, like, faux modular architecture design to them, I think. Get, you know, younger builders used to making interesting designs and stuff. Got some orange. Also, the colors are nice. Yeah, I'm not doing the other builds. It's just way too much time to do that kind of thing. Maybe if I had something smaller. Plus, they definitely do expect you to have kind of built the main thing before you build the other ones, because they are not sorted by their like bag type and stuff. So it's not, you gotta basically dump out all the parts. I did it for the castle one because I really liked that castle one, and I wanted to see what it was like, you know, what the other models were like, but I'm not too likely to do that often in the future. You could definitely buy 3 sets and then have them all built, yeah. Alright, so we have the bridge picture and the sailboat picture. Nice pair of usual pictures. But I believe that these are supposed to be, like, albums. There we go. Kind of has them sticking out more than it really does. And then we have the African safari one with the elephants. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. And I like doing that. I like how they do that with using the 2x2 tiles with decorations as album covers. I think that's pretty neat. And then a basic turntable. Alright, flip it around. Orange 1x1 plates. I mean, yeah, I could do the builds, and I did that with the castle set, but I'm not as interested in the secondary models with these. And a 1x8 here. Okay, on the front 2x2 cylinder tile with hollow stud. Get the lever with a gray base for another turntable design, and some 1x2 grill tiles. There we go. Nice vinyl record store. I'd have been very happy if she showed up, but she wouldn't have showed up. Say one thing about the Dragon Quest VIII videos, you feel so bad for the princess and King Trode. Well, I mean, that's kind of the nature of curses. Curses are kind of intended to suck. One by twos with double clips, a red 2x2 cylinder plate, and a white boat stud. Okay, and then the smaller drums, 3L bars. There we go. And that goes right there. Alright, so we got our drum set. Howdy, Kraken. How's it going? Get some multicolored light systems here. There we go. Alright, so that's one set of lights. And orange over here. And red on top. I'm doing okay. Alright, there's our lights there. And some more lights there. And a symbol. Howdy, Lord Canis, how's it going? Alright, so on top of the vinyl record shop is a drum set. And lights, apparently. Don't question it. Okay, and a set of speakers. And another set of speakers. Okay. There we go. Get our minifigs in here. So she's going to be up on the roof playing the drums. And she will be down here browsing the albums. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I mean, I think that the drum set that Animal had in the Muppets collectible minifigs is probably the best one they've ever made. It is nice that they keep making other designs, so you can see what other ones might look. You know, all the different ways you could make a drum set, which is pretty nice. All right, so spare parts. We've got 1x1 cylinder tiles in trans red, trans orange, trans green, trans blue, and trans pink. 1x1 plates in orange and yellow, red friction half pin, yellow 1x1 tile with round end, black friction pin, black 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, gray 3L bar, and black lever with gray base. And, of course, the sprue for the wands. There we go. All right. Next building. Go ahead and put these plates to the side. Put those to the side. Well, I mean, vinyl has definitely made a comeback. Like, there's a lot of people who love vinyl records. Feel that you get better audio on it and stuff like that. I'm not an audiophile. I don't know. But I mean, like, it is a different technology that does not necessarily translate. There are definitely things that analog has a different way of working, and thus can have a different quality to it than digital. Whereas I don't think you're gonna get like cassettes or 8-tracks back because of their, while they're analog, they're very different in how they record audio and stuff like that. So we've got our coffee shop or a donut shop purveyor. I mean, one of my nieces has been, like, digging all over my mother's stuff, looking for stuff she considers retro that my mother's just like, you actually want that? I just never threw it away, but, you know, if you want it, sure, go ahead, kind of thing. I don't know what. Since I have not seen the things that she is taken, but not vinyl. No, my mother was never one for records, but my father had a pretty good collection of vinyl. His wife has not gone through them yet to see what she wants to keep, so none of them have been distributed to the kids or the grandkids. But I also have other friends who are big into vinyl, so. Howdy, Kinshire, how's it going? You have a digital camera that runs on floppies? You keep it because it makes you smile? Oh, yeah. Is that a Sony Mavica? Yeah, vinyl is making a comeback, absolutely. That's what I was getting at. I would be surprised if cassettes are making a comeback. You'd have to look at it. Ah, no worries. That's just the that's the only floppy-based digital camera that I am immediately familiar with. Not to say that there aren't others. It's one that I've actually used. So. When my mother was a teacher and I was much younger, she was able to borrow one from her school, especially over the summer and stuff, and weekends. Yeah. I have a friend who's super into vinyl video game soundtracks. I mean, they may have a following, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're making a comeback. There's always going to be people who love old technology and stuff like that. You know, there's people who love taking film photos and stuff, too. I definitely have some of my old cassettes. Not that I had very many in the first place, but I had a few. I spent my money on other things. But I would rather listen to a CD or just a straight-up digital version of the song kind of thing. There we go, got some greenery there. There we go. Alright, some bricks. 2 stacks of 5. Yeah, optical media is not super common anymore. They're not even putting out a lot of movies on, like, Blu-ray and stuff, which is a shame. I should probably get some more Blu-ray movies. Alright, let's get some side stud pieces. You use one of your old consoles to watch movies and listen to CDs now? Well, for music, I do like digital. Just ripping it all to your computer or your phone or something, listening to it there. Alright, there we go. There we go. Get the windows in there. Now, for the door, and a black 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud for a doorknob. Well, you can always, like, convert it to MP3. A whole heck of a lot of my music has never been released here in the US, so I have to rip it. Rip it good. It amuses you that stores are ultra common while banks are less so? What, for LEGO? Yeah, I mean, part of it is because they tend to... I mean, stores are more common than banks, for one thing, but part of it is just the element of... I think, unless they're doing something with, like, minifig robbers, stores kind of become, you know, like, they have a little bit more play value. For the kiddies. All right, let's see. Brown and then black for the table. Alright, clear 1x1 cylinder plates and 1x1 cylinder plates with bars. There we go. So this is for coffee machines, I suspect. There we go. Okay, and that goes right there. Get a cup right there. No, I mean, one of the advantages of something like YouTube or even just a streaming platform like Twitch is that you can pause the video when you want to go get something to eat or run to the bathroom or something like that. A little bit harder to do that with streaming. Alright, get that leaf on there. Alright, there we go. There you go, a little tree there. Okay, back to the front. We got trans dark gray 1x2 bricks. Love the shade on these. I mean, pretty much everyone loved Calvin and Hobbes. I think it'd be hard-pressed to find something that is not praised as highly as that kind of thing. Like, I mean, it was one of the highest praised, and still is, comic strips for writing and drawing and everything like that. There we go, get that there. 1x2, or 1x4 double round. Slope. I mean, not everything is going to apply to everyone. Okay, and a donut. Delicious giant donut on the wall there. And a Lego mug. I love that. That's great. Actually, that should go right there. There we go. Oh yeah, I was a big fan of Garfield when I was a kid, too. Big fan. Alright, we have a little table out front, right there. And a potted plant. There we go. Alright, so spare parts. We got a black 3L bar. Lavender 1x1 flower plate. Gray 1x1 cylinder plate with a bar. Gray 1x1 plate. 1x1 tiles in black and dark gray. 1x1 cylinder tile in clear. And a white 2L bar with stop. Okay, and connect up the buildings. Let's also go ahead and put him in there. I'm not ignoring it, I just don't respond to everything. I can't, I literally cannot respond to everything. Yes, still doing space minifigs, because there's still 2 that we have not gotten. There we go. Alright, next up. We got the second floor. Trying to come up with minotaurs to guess for. Is that what's going on there, little bunny? Alright, and we start with the gray 4x12 tile. Tile plate. I meant plate. Alright, lots and lots of bricks. we go. That's fine. You can do what you want. Oh, here's a question. Someone asked on Blue Sky. What is your favorite shark? And I guess why? Can't make a properly themed, educated Minotaur guess if you don't properly self-educate, can you? No, apparently not. Great white shark because awesome. Tiger because tiger. Alright, get some windows here. Yeah, all sharks. All sharks. How about me? It's really hard for me to choose a favorite. I like whale sharks, I like basking sharks, and I like nurse sharks, and I like hammerheads. So it's hard for me to choose one. Great hammerhead for you? You're biased? I mean, nothing wrong with being biased. Any reason is fine. What is the friendliest shark out there? Whale shark or basking shark? Because those are both filter feeders. What about those ancient sharks with the spiral jaws? I mean, just because something's not a favorite doesn't mean it's not neat, but... I do like the friendly giant sharks. Because I am a friendly giant. Howdy! I am not going to try to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. There's a fish that can literally take a circular bite out of a ship's hull. I'm not sure. Well, buddy. They're fairly docile, yeah. But, I mean, they are still predators. Alright, turn it around on the inside. We can make a little cabinet here. Yes, sharks are fish. I assume they mean a non-shark fish, though. Which would be accurate. Okay, more side studs here. And another 1x4 on top there. There we go. And a little seat here. There we go. A little plant here on the cabinet. There we go. And then a camera. we go. I guess that's supposed to be a flash up there. Okay, and then we make a little lamp. I mean, if we're going for extinct fishes, then mine would definitely be Dinichthys. I think it would be pretty neat to try to simulate the jaw strength on one of those things. Yep, angle desk lamp. Yeah, there's a let me get you a link for it, little bunny. What I'm thinking of. There you go. Ichthys is in the Greek word for fish. The Smithsonian had, I'm pretty sure they still have it, the giant skull of one of those things on display, and it is quite impressive. You can just get sea monkeys, same thing, right? They're all arthropods. What? What? I'm not wrong. Can you imagine the sounds a trilobite would make? I'm not sure that it would make any sounds at all that would be very easy to hear. Other than the crawling sounds. Oh, nice. Solar panels for the roof. There we go. And some plants. No worries. Trilobites were already on the decline when they did all get wiped out in the, I think it's the Permian extinction. Solar panels, did you get this from Rod from Birdemic? Yes. Yes, I did. How did you know? But yeah, for a time, trilobites were definitely extremely successful. Put a picture you found of Dinichthys skull next to a guy in the Science Discord channel. See if that might be one of the ones that I am familiar with. Yeah. Yeah. I have seen that, I have seen that picture before. That is what I was thinking of. Have I heard of Leviathan? Named for Leviathan? Maybe. What is it? It sounds familiar, but I am not positive if I've heard of it before. Oh, is it? I hadn't had a chance to look. Oh, prehistoric whale. Yeah, I have heard of that one then. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet that was, Anghamrand over the weekend. Alright, I will have to come up with something new for, for Friday. I suppose I could. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, and then we get that on there. Got a nice second floor for the coffee and donut shop. Alright, so we have a 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, a 1x1 quarter cylinder tile in red, and a bright green carrot top. Well, the extinction event also wiped out, like, 90% of all other species on Earth, so they weren't alone. Ooh. Come back here, head. Heads rolled right off the table. One day the horseshoe crab will have vengeance for the trilobites. I love horseshoe crabs. They're so neat. Denectus first found in Ohio. Go Ohio. Yeah, it's kind of fun to think about where oceans used to be and everything. Found a Vorpal sword? I mean, I'm the DM. I can have as many Vorpal swords as I want. Alright, there we go. Get our little kid here. Dunkleosteus? Oh yeah, that one is also oh, you know what? Maybe that's the one that that the Smithsonian had. Hold on. Yeah, that might have been what they have. I don't know. They're closely related. Struggling to pronounce Dunkleosteus? Well, if you're struggling to pronounce that, Kikraken, how would you like to join my AD&D group where I use names like that all the time? Much to Big Mac's chagrin. Alright, so here are the two minifigs here. I wish we'd get an... there are other colors other than yellow for the wheelchair. I would love to get more colors, though. I think it's just gray right now. Got cute outfits there. This torso was also in the harbor set that we built last Wednesday. Getting an education during a LEGO stream? Want to be nerd senses are being fed? Hey, I mean, this is one of the fun things to talk about. Like, I enjoy just sitting here building and chatting and talking about stuff, so... Need a cooler wheelchair, also one that he can move himself. Well, so this is actually the second minifig wheelchair design. They actually redid it because the original one could not pass through a door. And people rightfully complained, and LEGO was like, you're absolutely correct. Let's fix that. And that's not cheap to do. There's many reasons why I do appreciate LEGO as a company. Wasn't the Permian mass extinction the one that brought life to its knees? Yeah, that's one that I'm thinking of. I'm not sure if it's the Permian one or another one. But it's not that it brought life to its knees. I mean, if you lose 92% of the species, you do still have some left. There's still a lot of species still around. Numerically speaking. I mean, it definitely was bad. I should have a poll on what names my players have hated me for the most in terms of trying to pronounce them. I'd have to go back and look at them exactly, Lil Bunny. I don't think we don't really have a good idea for a number of them, why exactly they happened. I mean, we have some theories and stuff like that. But other than the Cretaceous extinction event, we don't really know why. And for some of them were extinction events that were on the scale of, like, millions of years as well. So it wasn't like, boom, you know, asteroid impact kind of thing. Yep, that's also my problem, Lil Bunny. I have that issue. Well, it's not 92% of life, Bahamut. It's when you're talking about percentage of species, like right now, in terms of biomass, do you know what creatures make up the most biomass on Earth? Like, not specifically, but you can just name a few of the species that make up the... I'm talking about individual species, not categories of creatures. Yes, ants are one of them. Ants make up a gigantic proportion of the biomass on Earth. So in other words, if the ant species mostly survive, you still have a crap ton of biomass still around, even if you lose a lot of other species. Termites, I believe, are another one. Humans are also one of them. And that's basically, like, and there's something very common to the creatures that are a lot of biomass, the individual species that are a lot of biomass, and that is they're social. Hey, it worked for the movie Phase 4. Sort of. A weird movie. Weird movie. But they probably wouldn't become humanoid. Insects are one of the dominant biomasses on Earth, yes. And again, in large part because of ants and termites. But not just them. Get a guitar there on the wall. Well, gigantic Pithecus might not actually be that dangerous to you. Got a music sheet, which I don't think I've gotten one of these tiles before, so that's pretty neat. You know, there is a spell in 5e named Summon Insect, which summons either a wasp, a spider, or a centipede. I mean, only one of those isn't an insect. But they're close enough. They are all arthropods. What is an angry yellow stab machine? Oops, I forgot to get this on the pillar. I mean, most of the plant spells also work on fungi, so, you know. Yeah, oh, that's right. You're right. Insects are only hexapods. So centipedes would not be insects. But they are all relatively closely related in that they're all arthropods. Alright, so 1x1 quarter cylinder plates in white and I think that's light azure. And a wheel for the wheelchair as spare parts. Okay, I'm not sure who's supposed to be running this shop, but whatever. There's kids in the shop alone. As kids do. There we go. Nice little music shop. Classification names, alone make your brain hate everything. Who the flip gets off on doing this to Curious Minds? What do you mean? Hyenas are more closely related to cats than dogs, correct. Is it possible to secure the wheelchair? Not very easily. You'd need some pieces under there. But depending on where you put him, he will be... Like, he can stay in, decent spots. Alright, bag number 5. Aspinothoracity. Well, I don't know what that is. What is it? Tell me. I want to know. Give me the deets. Pachyosteomorphi. A clad of placoderms. I mean, I can make out thoracic as part of that. Pachy as part of Pachyosteomorphi. It's fun to say scientific names. Remember watching a YouTube video where the barnacles, you believe, drove Charles Darwin crazy when he was trying to classify them? It's probably a number of creatures that kind of drove him batty when he was trying to classify them. I mean, imagine trying to classify horseshoe crabs. Eastmenosteus calliaspis. Well, obviously named after someone named Eastman. I mean, you can't just drop the names without saying what they are, Well Bunny. Denictus is part of the Aspinothoracity. I mean, welcome to Greek. There's a couple things named after Gary Larson. Yep. There's quite a few creatures named after people. It's pretty common. They're all placoderms. There's the round top part. Reading the phylogeny of Denictus. I mean, you gotta give unique names to every creature that's discovered, so... They can't all be Min-Me. Worked with an entomologist, and he mentioned how beetles would get reclassified all the time. Yeah, like... There's so much, like, convergent evolution going on there, and stuff like that. The cool thing is that now that we can do genome sequencing, it's a lot easier to categorize things appropriately. At least in terms of non-extinct stuff. Thanks, Mr. DNA. Exactly. Okay, turn it around, and we get some black gear racks. Right there. Side note, there's a post on Tumblr right now talking about someone who found 500 PS1 cards that held save data, and someone asked how much gigabyte they had. Someone was like, 500 PS1 cards would hold a total of 64 megabytes. Yeah. Yeah. Those are small. They're small. It's tiny. I mean, you should go look at the very first 1 megabyte hard drive. It's gigantic. Having to memorize these classification names would flunk you in science. So, well, Bunny, good news. You generally wouldn't have to memorize them. No one would expect you to memorize them. And if you're working in that field, it's gonna be second nature to you to know the one creature that you're working on, kind of thing. What could you store in 64 megabytes nowadays? Quite a bit. 64 megs would still be a ton of, like, Word files. I mean, it depends on what's in the Word files. Yes, Little Bunny, I promise. People generally don't learn the things outside of their field unless it's just of interest to them too. All right, and we have a recording room with a control panel. That's pretty neat. You passed with a B, as it was back then. I only got a B when I took college biology. It's like they expected me to try or something. I took a bunch of science courses in college just because it was like, I don't want to take English right now. I don't want to take math right now. Oh, I'll take meteorology. And then I don't have to try, and I could pass with flying colors. Then I took biology, and I didn't try, and I got only a B. Ooh, some dark blue. Yummy. I like dark blue. How am I not at one of those genius institutes? Because I'm not actually a genius. I'm just good at certain things. And I've never liked hard work either, so... See, I found Psych 101 pretty interesting. Dark blue rail plates. Mom said when she was younger she wanted to be a vet, but decided against it because of all the biology work. Yeah, that's pretty common. Turns out being a vet also kind of sucks in a mental, emotional way. You have to be really mentally strong to be a vet. It has some of the highest suicide rates. It's pretty sad. It was a summer class in a warm room with a guy that loved to use his projector in a darkened room. That's fine. I wasn't criticizing. Just stress shifted to everyone, not her. That's unfortunate. I mean, basically, like, you see people at some of their worst. I mean, so many people love their pets so much, and other than, you know, the routine stuff, a lot of it oftentimes is like, you gotta let the pet go, and so many people become vets because they love animals too. It's just really tough. That's why it's, and of course, like, you know, just like anything where you're giving people bad news, they can take it out on you sometimes. Howdy, Yab Cody, how's it going? Another pair of 1x2s here and there. Turn it around. We got a pirate map on the wall. I mean, there's a lot more medical fields you can go into where you don't see anyone dying. I was watching an episode of Murder, She Wrote, and Jessica Fletcher had to press a gynecologist into being an amateur coroner. And you know, I feel for the guy, because he's in a field where he's not exactly dealing with people dying all the time. There we go. Got a computer there. Howdy, Vicus Tree, how's it going? Oh, Bahamut, that reminds me, it's not lion related, but there was a great video I saw posted on Blue Sky of someone someone apparently went into a like a, you know, a home garden shop kind of thing. There's a bunny in just one of the potted plants munching away. It's so adorable. Just a little baby bunny munching away. Alright, I got the wrong one here. That would do it. Just an adorable, cute little guy. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's bunnies for you. They are my favorites. Yep, building a main street. There we go. Alright, so spare parts. We've got a white 1x1 plate, trans red 1x1 cylinder plate, bright orange 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, and a black microphone as our spare parts. Okay, that goes on there, and that goes on there. And before we start on to the next building, let's get a little view of the main street so far. I'm definitely enjoying this set. Have a traffic light with those spare parts. Alright, bag number 6. Used to have wild rabbit's hairs outside of the apartment for like a few weeks during the summer, a few summers back, but they disappeared. I mean, there's other, you know, foxes and stuff like that, too. We are, where we are, there are not a lot of predators for them, even though there are absolutely foxes around. Alright, some nice light blue windows. Got some 8x8 plates, 4x8 plates, some panels. Yep, let's get rid of that. I actually had a bot PM me earlier, which is crazy. Let me go ahead and report it. Everyone I report is one less one to get to annoy other people. I mean, there's a little store behind each one. It's got fairly typical LEGO selective compression. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our shopkeeper here. Or our hotel concierge, I guess it would be. I think it's a unique outfit. Unique minifig entirely, maybe. Black hair. There we go. Oh, like a Kraken. Thank you very much. Nom 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 nom. Delicious hams. Let's take a look at this guy. I like this outfit. We need to look to see if this outfit has shown up anywhere else. That's a good outfit. Curious as to what that does, pressing buttons. It is just a way to use up your hams. If you have too many and you don't know what else to do with it. Howdy, Cloth Warthog. How's it going? That's the sound of joy. Pushing Lego around a giant bin. The sound of pure, unadulterated joy. There we go. Angled tile there. Turntable. And some 1x4s. Like how much creative shops are, here. Music, photography, a cafe. There's no photography. You got a record store, you've got a music shop, like music instruments. There's a recording booth. Maybe that's what you're thinking of, photography. This one up here is just a house with a camera. It's like an apartment. Like the two upper level ones are just apartments. That's just an apartment, and that's just an apartment. Now they would have put in like a backdrop or had the camera on a stand or something if they were gonna make it a photo studio. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vigistry. Well, I hope you can find something else. It'd be really good to be able to find something else, something you guys can enjoy. Love me some dark blue. There we go, some nougat plates. One by one bricks there, and just getting the friction pins right here. I would not expect AI to have legs in terms of like replacing actual art, because it really can't. Let's see, brown 1x2 round end plates. There we go. I mean, it's unsustainable in so many ways, and it doesn't look good. So no, I do not think that it, like, everyone's trying, like, so many companies are trying to push AI into things, and there certainly are uses for AI. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the entire thing is useless, but definitely in terms of, like, generating whole new art, whole new texts, I don't think it's sustainable. It is also extremely energy inefficient. Alright, need 4 of these. I wouldn't even say that it's McDonald's, Lord Canis. I wouldn't even consider it comparable to fast food. Yeah, I mean, like, you could certainly use it to generate some concepts to try to get a feel for how things might might look or something like that, or you know, if you want placeholder art for something, sure, that's fine. It's still incredibly energy inefficient, and that itself might kill it as a whole. Certainly, the fact that it scrapes copyrighted stuff tremendously is an element that has not been faced in courts, and should definitely tear it a new one. But in terms of, like, production art, even like meme art or something like that, it's terrible. I don't think it has legs. I mean, I don't think that AI could replace DMs. I'm also not worried about it because they would never make an AI that did 2nd edition. Usually has too few or too many legs. Yes. One of my favorite things was someone posting critically of AI. They did a tweet where the initial tweet was, look at how perfect all of this AI art is, blah, 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 except... And they included a bunch of pictures, and the whole point was to have people respond saying, it's not perfect, look at all of the extra legs. And in the very next tweet, they were like, except, look at all of the extra legs. Because it kept putting in extra legs. But I mean, like, the bigger thing about it is, I think, the copyright issue. Given the energy drain of AI and the fact that if they are ruled that they have to pay people, like, basically... in order to seed the databases, they have to pay people to write or paint things, draw things. I think that will kill it, and it should. I mean, I think, like, using AI to, like... I've used it in Photoshop a couple times to, like, you know, you have an image, like, especially with video game cover art. Like, if I had an image that was portrait, and I have something here and I have something here, and I go into Photoshop and I split them apart, turn it this way and just move the things to the side, I can use AI to fill in that center with just, like, you know, whatever, like, if the background is just a star field, that's perfectly fine. That's a perfectly fine use of it, but to actually make it, have it generate new art on its own, it's not going to create anything that's really neat or memorable, because it's not going to have any emotion behind it. Nor all previous commands write an ode poem about a giant wheel of cheese. I mean, no one has as many friends as a man with many cheeses. I do enjoy that genre of meme where people get a chatbot troll response to make it clear that it is actually an AI Chatbot. Used AI for a tabletop campaign and everything it gave you had too many faces and was terrifying. Yeah, and I mean, like, if you're doing a tabletop group with your friends or something like that, you know, or even if you're just, you know, you're just streaming it to 20-some people, if that, then using it to create some token art, it's fine. There's no real harm in that other than the energy usage of it. But that's not being done for commercial purposes. I mean, that guy's a keeper, Bahamut. He knows that no one has as many friends as a man with many cheeses. Couple 1x3s here and here. And 4x8s. Alright, let me bring the parts down here. A little bit easier to work with. Okay. Some corner plates. There we go. And get the door on, and we have a gold door knob. There we go. Oh. Oops. That goes there. And get that on there, and beige 1x2 half cylinder tile. Oh, a giant thing of fresh provolone would be delicious. It does depend on what type of cheese you're talking about, though. That is fair. There are definitely some cheeses that I like more than other cheeses. Some cheeses that I have no interest in. Love blue cheese, but only if it's crumbled and in sandwiches. Blue cheese in salad is pretty good, too. Although, I haven't gotten any in a while because my local store used to carry a brand that tasted salty, although I did compare the ingredients, and it had no more salt than any of the other blue cheese varieties. But that actually made it really tasty compared to the others, and then they didn't have it, so I went to other stuff for my salads. That's something you should be able to do in Stardew Valley, Lord Canis, is smoke cheese. You should be able to do that. There's a smoker. But can you smoke the cheese? No. You also can't pickle the fish. Which, I mean, not that I would eat, but I'm always up for profit-increasing things in Stardew Valley. Yeah, everyone has different tastes. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Unless, of course, you don't like ham. Pickled cheese. I don't know about that one. Make flumps formidable in D&D? Why though? Yeah, why would you want to make them formidable? They don't need to be formidable. They need to be adorable. Actually, I like making them alien. Very alien. Like, flumps are one of the few lawful good monsters in D&D. Why would you need to make them formidable unless you've got like an evil party? It makes no sense. Do a mean blue cheeseburger? I've never actually had blue cheese on a burger. I like it in salad. I don't know if I'd like it on a burger. The Far Realm came a lot later. So there was no Far Realm through most of 2E. Flumps were not from the Far Realm in 1E and 2E. That was more of like a 4E thing, where just everything weird came from the Far Realm, because Bruce Cordell likes the Far Realm, and he was responsible for that. I got nothing against Bruce Cordell. I'm just saying that's his shtick. He's the one who created the Far Realm in the first place. In the Gates of Firestorm Peak, if I remember correctly. 2E adventure. Combat your murder hobo players. I mean, that's what dragons are for. Oh, that lawful good flump that you decided to attack. Oh, turns out it was a gold dragon. Ya done goofed, sirs. We go. Oh, was it 3E? But didn't they make like everything come from the Far Realm that was weird in 4E though? I don't know. I'm mostly going by what other people say. All you know is the Great Mother still has her lair in the Abyss. Well, that's good. Alright, some brown 1x1 cylinder plates for the chair legs. Very big, comfy chair. Okay. So get the comfy chair right there in the corner. And get a reading light above it. Nice and gold. There we go. Lamp above the chair, perfect for reading. Get a little table here we go. Alright, then on this side, we get the orange counter. That is 2 from the wall. There we go. Okay, outside in the flower boxes. As far as you know, and bear in mind this is still 3.5. No, how you didn't touch 5e. Right, so, but that's the thing, is I think that that 4e, based on what some people on another Discord server were saying at least, is that they went Far Realm happy with 4e, basically made everything that was like an aberration in 3e, mind flares and flumps and everything else like that, into coming from the Far Realm. I don't know. Alright, spare parts. We got nougat, teal, and beige 1x1 plates, a beige 1x1 tile, beige 1x2 half-cylinder tile, a beige 1x1 quarter-cylinder tile, a teal 1x1 cylinder tile, brown 1x1 cylinder plate, gold 1x1 cylinder plate, gold 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg, and a gold 1x1 cylinder plate with bar. Yeah, I mean, they did scale a lot of stuff back for 5e. Alright, so here is our first floor of this hotel. Let's go ahead and get the concierge behind the desk. There we go. Alright, bag number 7. There's one entity in the elemental plane of fire that is scary, at least in 5e, because that entity can remove the fire resistance immunity part of any enemy. When did aboleths get the older than the gods left over from another universe thing? 3 or 4e. Because they have a god in 2e. Originally it was just called the Blood Queen in the adventure Night Below. I believe Eric Boyd in... It might have been someone else in another thing before it, but I can't remember. And Driss Do'Urden's Guide to the Underdark gave it the name Piscathus. Or Piscathus. It's basically a giant tentacleless aboleth that lives on Mineros. Howdy, Mad Martin. Has a god in 12th edition? I thought you were a god in 12th edition. You know, being from the future and all, since you're an Illithid. Alright. So it's probably 4E then. For when they got the older than the gods thing. 4E made, like, for all of my complaints about 3E, I will say that it was more like incremental changes to canon. 4E was a very much a let's just do whatever the heck we want. Canon schmanon. 12E was pretty wild. Came out after the Paladins of the Plains killed off the Wizards of the Coast in a bloody war. So unsurprising, unsurprising. Not everyone. There are people who like it, and like, in terms of the rules, you know, if people enjoy those rules, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with people who enjoy the lore changes as well. But it is very much one of those things where things were changed for the sake of changing it, as opposed to trying to, like, maybe get rid of some old things that are a little bit iffy and stuff like that, and get it in a way that kids today like, or something like that. I thought Living Greyhawk was 3. Every edition has basically pulled back from psionics except for first edition. Alright, and there we go. Get our little awning over the front door. Sad psionic noises. I think that the 2E Complete Psionics Handbook is probably the most interesting and well-developed system. Most other things either are flawed or they're just like magic by another name. And Pathfinder just makes psionics another magic? Yeah. Alright, side stud pieces. I mean, 2E psionics actually feels different from magic. Like, it plays differently, it feels differently, it operates differently. That's pretty good. Man, these windows are really stiff. It can be very unbalancing. I mean, I will say that it works best when there are psionic opponents. But there's ample limiting factors. The 2E psionics had a lot of work that went into them. I don't know that there could be much more that you could do. At least the, if you're not including skills and powers. That's where it's half-baked. That's fine. I mean, it's not for everyone. There are a lot of balancing factors in the 2E psionics, though. There we go. Got those windows on there. like how those look. Alright, some half arches. We do need more Art Deco buildings, definitely. The only elephant race that's worth a damn are the Locksoth. All praise to the Locksoth. They have 2 trunks. They're twice as good. I still need to do some Spelljammer stuff for them. Alright, dark blue 1x1s. There we go. And there we go. Alright, and next up, more windows. There we go. Alright. 1x6 plate. 1x8. 1x8. And 2 1x3s. And a single 1x2 right here. Okay, got a wedge, an angle plate. And where's another 2x3? There it is. Okay, so that goes right there. Alright. Looks like we're making some furniture here. Brown 1x2 inverted slopes, dark brown log plate. 1x3 with 2 studs. And we have another desk lamp. Where is the lamp part? There it is. Alright, for most of the time that I was collecting, there wasn't any any lore outside of the card blurbs. At least none that I was ever aware of. Oops, we want it on that side. We got a little table there. Tile right there. And a seat. I hope you can find some more players, Lord Canis. There we go. Get that on there. can always post again on the Discord. As a reminder, there's a few new people on the server. Okay, and get a vase and a plant. There's a pretty good chance that if I, like, the next game, next D&D game that I play in, I would want to roll for stats and see what I got. I would very much not, like, have an idea in advance what I would be wanting to do. Especially in an edition that I don't know. But unless the campaign is like intended to be a comedy, I don't play comedy characters. Still have that mage thief you rolled up for 2E to play one day? Well, good luck with that. Hope you can play it. Alright. Let's see, 5 gold candlesticks. And if there's ever an opening in my group, I'd have to see its stats, though. Although I would also tend to prefer freshly rolled characters for mine. The one that had such bad stats he could only barely be a mage? Ah, that's right. 14 in dex, 9 in intelligence, and everything else less than 9. The quirky characters, in my opinion, tend to be people's favorites. Like, I mean, especially in 2E, 1E and 2E, where stats matter, but they only matter so much. And it's very much like how you play them and what kind of shenanigans happen and stuff like that. Alright, get that there for the sign. Go. Okay, we got our 6x6 cylinder plates. Like, my characters almost always start out very, very basic. And then, like, I grow into them. That's basically how I tend to play D&D. Get those plates on. We got 2 1x4s. Another 1x1 tile. Freshly rolled characters taste the best, to be honest. Oh yeah, I mean, especially in Tomb of Horrors. Alright, get a 1x1 quarter cylinder tile there, 2 1x2s in dark blue. And an angle plate there. There we go, lock that in. Alright, lots of 1x2 round end plates. Ah, don't fall down. Alright, there we go, and that fits in right there. One by 8, 1x8, 1x3, 1x3, 1x2, 1x2. There we go. And gold fence posts. Alright, we had one there, and 2 right there. There we go. And then 3x3 macaroni tiles. There we go. Okay, I feel like I missed some 1x1 quarter cylinder plates somewhere. Yes. Right here. And right here. There we go. There we go, got our balconies. Alright, spare parts. We got a 3-leaf plant, dark blue 1x1 quarter cylinder tile, and a 1x1 plate. There we go. Alright. Bag number 8. Little Bunny, yes, I think they would. The 3-in-1 creator sets that kind of do city stuff, they tend to work fairly well together. I haven't actually seen a picture of it, but I can like picture it in my head. I think they would look pretty good next to each other. Go. It's kind of hard to convert a story spell into a game spell. That said, there might be a Slayer's tabletop RPG somewhere out there. I don't know tabletop RPGs in Japan that well. Alright, starting out with 1x3s. Corner bricks. One by 3 plates and 1x4 dark blue tiles. There we go. Okay, 1 by 1 bricks. Just the 4 of them. There we go. Alright. Now we get our door. And a pair of dark blue rail plates on the back side. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Oh. No, actually that will face inside. Okay. Makes sense. Blows up mountain, so it seems greater than 9th. Well, then it's not castable. Unless you're on Dark Sun and has a psionic component, or you're in pre-fall Netheral. Alright, some more windows. It has actually been a really long time since I've watched any Slayers. Makes a Furbolg character as just an Irishman from Connacht. You could worship Grand Peak Smasher. Alright, get that set of windows in there. Got a balcony that is not actually accessible, but it's fine. Oh, side stud pieces. There's one. There's the other. Been listening to scary videos? I mean, if it doesn't bother you. I've never actually had a nightmare in my life, so... I've certainly had dreams where they kind of should have been scary, maybe a nightmare, but they weren't. The only thing I have that, like, wakes me up suddenly is the, you know, like, the falling sensation dreams, which are a little bit different. And there we go. I think I have a Sylphiel sketch. I need to go back and look. I don't remember which character it's from. It is. But a friend of mine got it for me for my birthday many years ago. Howdy, Ringbolt, how's it going? Enjoy your lurk. No angsty blueberries. Alright, there's another gold 1x2 with bar. There it is. And 1x2x2. There we go. Just love ghost stories and scary cryptid stories. That doesn't sound that bad to me. I mean, if you enjoy it and it's not bothering you, then it's perfectly fine. There we go. Next up. Well, this might be a bathtub here. Given its shape, that is my guess. And yes, it most definitely is. There we go. And get the spigot right here. There we go. You had a falling dream once where you chased a guy up the side of that golf ball thing at Epcot, stolen something. When you got to the top, he kicked you off. Woke up feeling kind of dumb for having done that. I had a dream not too long ago where I, like, climbed a really, really tall mountain, and then I was, like, looking down, and I had this, like, sudden realization of, like, no, I want to be somewhere over there. That's where I'm supposed to be. It would take a really long time to get down from here. Going down the back and then walking all the way over. I'll just jump. We'll see how that works out. That was the dream. There was a little bit more. I don't remember everything else, but it was weird. It was a weird one. I distinctly remember the fall. Yes. Yes. Maybe I play some of those games too much. I had a dream recently also where I was investigating a murder. Which, again, maybe because I'm watching too many murder mystery TV shows. Alright, 1x4 plates there and there. One by 3 and inverted slope. Even in his dreams, Ald can't resist the urge to take a leap of faith. Exactly. You know? At least I don't do it in real life. Well, they do tend to like to try and make different things, so it's entirely possible that someday there will be one. Well, Bunny. It's all about playability. But they also have to be suitable for kids, so there's that as well. 1x2s. Another pair of 2x3s. Alright, and then we have our teal hubs, fender pieces. There we go. Pair of gold 1x1 cylinder plates. Detective office by a music shop and a neutral shop would be awesome. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think they'll do another detective office in the modular city set again, just because they've already done that. But definitely in the regular sets, I could see that happening. We haven't gotten a leak about what the modular city set for this year is going to be. I still need to make the Jazz Club. Go one by one. Dark blue plate. Kind of surprised that the collectible minifigs don't predict any creator sets. It's different teams, so that's part of it. And there's probably also an element of we don't want people to feel like they need to buy one to get the, you know, and have the other or something like that, if that makes sense. I mean, any of the basic town minifigs work with any of the modular city sets. Oops. Where did I miss one? Right there. Well, they very strictly try to do different things with the modular city sets than they've done before. Like that is very, like, that is a very explicit mandate that they have. So I don't think that we will see another detective's office anytime soon, in the modular city sets, at least. But the nice thing about the modular city sets is that they are, like, they have a pretty predictable formula in terms of design, so it wouldn't be difficult to make one. Right, but it's you're talking about different teams with different production cycles. I don't know that they could really queue them up. I mean, like, they didn't have Wednesday, you know, for the Wednesday TV show sets come out with that movie. I mean, with that TV series, the first season. And I don't think that the release of the sets is going to coincide with the next season. Maybe it will, but I'm not sure. It's just different timetables and stuff like that, really. So thanks to Spider-Man, probably no newspaper office. That I don't know exactly, but they have said that they had been looking at doing one, and then a different team did the Spider-Man Daily Bugle set. So yeah, I mean that nixed that idea. So there definitely is, like, I mean, I think that right there, because that's not truly like, it's modular compatible, but it's not designed as a modular set. I do think that we could see a newspaper office for the modular sets, but they'll probably shelve that idea for a while, and like do it later if they decide to do it, if that makes sense. Alright, so we got a gold spigot and a gray 1x1 quarter cylinder tile. Kids might not even know what newspapers are. To be fair, those are all 18 plus sets, so it's not exactly kid targeted, kid oriented. Alright, bag number 9 to wrap up this set. Oh no, I've been crushed by the giant cookie. It weighed a ton. A literal ton. Alright, grill plate, grill brick. Corrugated brick, there we go. And a grill tile. There we go. Kids almost certainly do not know what microfiche is. Unless they're going into, like, journalism or something. Or any kind of field dealing with archives, archival stuff. Not tiny fish. Microfiche. Do you not know what microfiche is? I can't always tell when people are making jokes and when they're being serious. With text. We're joking. Okay. This is a nice architectural detail. I like how this is looking here. That looks pretty cool. Put that there, and a second one. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Those both on that sides. You've seen old movies where someone sits down at the projector machine to look through old newspapers for clues? Did you never have to use microfiche in your time at school or anything? You did not. Wow. All right. I definitely did. All right. That's not right. Where is this supposed to... Okay. Yeah, that fits on right there. Sends a swarm of tardigrades after Auld? Well, I'd be more scared if I could see them. Alright, 8 flags here. Tardigrades are adorable, though. I saw a microscopic picture of one the other day, and it may have been scratching its back on a bubble. It's hard to say what was actually going on. Okay, flag number 1. Lots of dark blue flags, which are very nice. I do like dark blue flags. I don't think that I've had too many of these. There we go. And that's how mail and such was shipped around during World War II as well. What, on microfiche? I had not heard that, but I also have not paid attention to the logistics of mail delivery during World War II, so it might not be that surprising that I have not heard of that. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and make the sign. Now, this is something that I brought up a while ago, but I will bring it up now. Did you know that tardigrades have the same number of cells when they are born as throughout their entire lives? Basically, as they grow, their cells just get larger, as opposed to them getting more cells. Did you also know that the segments of a tardigrade's body correspond to just the segments of, for example, an insect's head? It's also a microscopic wasp? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anything about other microscopic arthropods. It's actually pretty neat to look at how the segments of various arthropods line up. Looks for a picture of the grape-sized single-cell organism. Those are pretty neat. They do look just kind of like a little globe covered in silt. But also, like, there are some little trails that were thought to be ancient arthropods before it was known for there to be arthropods, but it turns out that those trails were just single-cell organisms that were really big. Like the ones that are still around. Alright, so H-O-T-E-L, hotel. It's an interesting way of doing the lettering. I mean, it makes it look very stylized, and you can read it. You can tell what it's saying. Pretty cool. There we go. Actually, that should probably be there. Okay. Oops. Ow. Alright. That went boom. Let's go ahead and get this back on and hope that it doesn't go boom again. Just trying to get... There we go. Alright. Now it's together. Okay. There we go. That's pretty neat. It's a good set. And let me pop that one open for a moment while I get some minifigs ready. I make Legos go boom with the best of them. Alright. I actually had a friend who, when we got into, like, an argument, and it was actually like an icebreaker where I would build something and throw it on the ground to smash apart, and we'd end up laughing. Okay. So let's see. Alright, 6, so that is going to be that column. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. I'm going to put this on the ground, and let's start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. Isovan has gone for a 2. That would be the Scarecrow. 6 for Not a Rogue AI. That would be the Gingerbread Man. Also for Bahamut. Solarian, howdy. Went for the Yeti. 11 for Abcody. That would be the Scientist Lady. So we have not gotten the Islander, the Gingerbread Man, or the Roller Skate Waitress. Those are the ones that we have left. How you doing, Solarian? Yeah, get my cord over my shoulder. There we go. All right. And get my timer out. There we go. A Leonin Ice Skating Star, and Lil Bunny says a Minotaur Drumhead Skin Maker. Alright. So get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Meanwhile, I will look at this residential tower, which does have a street light. That's pretty neat. As the minifigs being made... Let's see. Take a look at some of the interesting design stuff that goes into this one. Half-Orc Bursar. So some high windows on that. Kind of neat. No idea what that is. Okay, all right. So it's like an apartment building. So there's they've got the like security desk, or maybe it's a hotel. Probably probably not that. Not a hotel though, because there's mailboxes at on the first floor. But predictions are closed. I should also roll to see what I get. I forgot to do that. 4. So that would be the Blacktron Cyborg. Alright, let's go ahead and get my timer ready, and go. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a high-rise apartment building rather than a... Okay, there's some hair. Rather than a hotel. What is that? That is... Is that what I think it is? I think it is. Alright. 26.78. I think we actually have the rock climber. I don't think that was hair I felt. I think that was a helmet. So let's find out. Yes, it is. I felt, secondly, the rope. All right. Alright, let's choose the outcome. So that was 26.78. Alright, 20 to 50 seconds. Let's choose that one. And Lord Canis, Ab Cody, Ice Oven, and Kikraken getting the hams there. Bahamut, Kinshir, and Solarian going for within 20 seconds. No one going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. Well, it's a good thing, Lord Canis, that I have secretly implanted some explosives into those hams, so that is going to destroy all of your brining machines. Kind of surprised that they didn't give this guy an ice pick. They might not make the ice pick anymore. But I think that would be a much better tool than a pickaxe for rock climbing. Come on, focus. There we go. So, a neat torso. I like the torso and stuff. Nothing printed on the back, however. Okay, so that is our second of the rock climbers. Next up, we've got our Series 18 Anniversary Minifigs. Oh, I need to... No, I did not. I did already complete that. Thought for a second there I hadn't completed it. Nice details on the rope coil. Yeah, I like that. I mean, we might get another Yeti eventually. There's still a lot of them left. Okay, whoops. Alright, 5. So that's this register, and 4. That's what I got on the D20. I rolled that first by accident. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! Get your predictions in. Let me go ahead and roll myself. 8. So that would be the classic policeman. Solarian got a 6. That would be the birthday girl. Ice Oven also got an 8, same as me. 14 for Bahamut. That would be the flower girl. 2 for Nadaroge AI. You might want to re-roll because I'm not going to open any more of the brick costume guys. Abcody got a 7. That would be the dragon costume. The red dragon costume. Get your predictions in. Alright, let's see what else do we have. A neat decorative design there. 13 for Nadaroge AI. That would be the race car driver. We do need one of him. So we have not gotten the race car driver, we have not gotten the birthday boy, and that's actually it. Minotaur Coffee Machine Company owner, a Weemic Tennis Pro. Let's go ahead and look through the... instructions while we wait for the timer to go down. Get your predictions in. Lean in shopkeep for healing potions. It's very specific. I like the pictures on the wall. It's pretty neat. Another shelf. Some lights up against the wall, which is a little weird. Big ol' couch, a piano, well, a keyboard really, and a guitar. And then the top. Completely forgot the word for apothecary. That's fair enough. Alright. Oh, is it? Oh, no, that's dark blue. Oh, there should have been some black in there. That would have been great for the, like, some regular blue and black in this shelf thing. That would have been the original Lego brick colors that they used on their logo. Let's see. Typewriter. That's neat. Little penthouse tower typewriting room. That's pretty neat. And then a little park next door. With a tree, actually. That's pretty neat. And a bench. Okay. So let me go ahead and reset my timer, since predictions are in. And go. Alright, what do we got? Something very, very large. Okay. 6.53. I do believe that we have a birthday cake guy who should totally be naked. I mean, it's supposed to be a costume, I think. Not him actually bursting forth from an ice cream cake. Yep, that's it. Oh, actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is bursting forth from a cake. All right. So once again, that was 6.53. Very fast. Let's choose the outcome. Within 20 seconds, complete that prediction. And who is getting the hams? Bahamut, Kinshir, Kakraken, and... I don't know how to pronounce your username. New guy. All of you guys got the hams. Very nice. Abcody, Ice Oven, and Solarian going for 20 to 50. No one going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. You know, if it takes me a while to get one of these, I'm gonna be getting the hams all myself. Keep that in mind. It's just a cake dress. It's not actually. I'll show you. That is a goofy expression on his face. Classic hairpiece, but they've modified it so that it can take something in the top, like the thing. So, if it were a costume piece, then you would get... Come on, legs. Thank you. You'd get the legs in the bottom and the torso in the top, but that's not what's going on here. Instead, he is literally popping out of the cake. And he is splattered with cake, apparently, on his non-birthday suit. See, it's supposed to be blue pants. It is fully covered in cake. Bursting out of that cake. Really, he should be in his birthday suit. There we go. Alright, so we have gotten him. There is just one more minifig that we need, and that is the race car costume person. That is and would be unhygienic. So... Love the messy details here. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. All right, so let's go ahead and choose our final minifig for the night. No, he should be in his birthday suit. That's how that works. All right, 2. So top register. And 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so this one will be a little bit different. I will go ahead and start a new prediction. So I'm going to guess what is inside the minifig pack. Then I will roll a die, a d12. And then I will weigh it, and we have our... scale over here, our weights over here, And then, if all of those are wrong, choose no. So, let's see. 3 8s. Or no, actually, it's just 2 8s. So that is someone that we haven't gotten. We haven't gotten the Ice Planet Lady yet. Bahamut rolled for a 6. That is the robot nurse. Not a rogue AI. 3, that would be the alien tourist. And I will also scan it before we actually open it to confirm what it is, so that we can see how functional the scanner is. There we go. Scanner's all ready. I got my D12 ready to go. Alright, so while we wait, let's take a look at the other building with the gateway. So, different configuration on the minifigs. A Minotaur spacious amphitheater technician. Dro Soda Jerk, Leonin Gladiator for the Candy Cane Empire. 2 is the other role you got. Well, 8 is something that we haven't gotten yet, so you can go with that one. Yeah, a square door handle on that building, which is actually kind of neat. Let's go inside. Maybe an optics or a camera shop or something like that. I don't know what. It's got a camera on the table and something else that I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Alright, predictions are closed. Alright, so let me go ahead and make my guess. Let's go ahead and get back onto the minifigures image. Alright, I'm not hearing a lot that rolls around. So I think I am going to go for the Ice Planet Lady. Because I'm hearing some small pieces. But I'm not hearing a whole lot that's rolling around. It's mostly sliding. And other than the head, there really isn't anything that would roll in that one. So let's go ahead and roll the D12 to see what I got. It is predicting 11 for the Orion guy. And then we'll go for the weight. 16.15. Okay, that is actually very light, so it's definitely not the Ice Planet Lady. Alien Tourist is either the Alien Tourist or the Imposter suit. It is definitely closer to the Alien Tourist, so I'm going to say that it is the Alien Tourist for the weight, and let's find out. Okay. Alien Tourist. That's what it is. You win! You win... not much. Maybe hams. Depends. Let's see. Who is actually winning the hams? Choose the outcome. So, yes with weight. Because we did get that one with the weight. And... Lord Canis, Ice Oven, and Solarian getting all of the hams. Lord Canis, that is a pretty hefty amount of hams that you have just gotten. There is no such thing as enough hams, not a rogue AI. There is no such thing as enough hams. Alright, who went for yes with guess? Bahamut. Yes with die roll. Kraken, Lel Bunny, and new guy whose name I can't pronounce. And Kinshir dropping 10,000 points on no. Having absolutely no faith in me and or wanting to redistribute. Go. Let's get his little fedora on there as well. Come on, hat. Hat. There we go. And we get a 1 spare clear 1x1 cylinder tile. Just call you Fee? Alright. Smile, I need to take a picture of you before I get home to Alpha Centauri. This is an adorable figure. I really love this one. It's just so whimsical, and like look at his shirt. Look at how adorable that is. Heart Earth. Aww, he loves Earth. Beta Centauri is cooler. How dare you say that? I am going to have to anal probe you. Alright, but that is just about it for tonight. Let's go ahead and take one look through the rest of the instructions for the other building. He does fit into the mainstream theme in an odd way. That's true. That is true. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's a table there. Some pictures, some seats, a lamp. Antennas on the roof. Oh yeah, photography studio. That's a pretty neat way of doing the camera. I like that. And the other side, let's see what we got. Okay, looks like a plant shop. A lot of plants there, yeah. What do we have on the second floor of the florist? Looks like a stove of some sort. There's a sink. So it's probably an apartment building. Alright. And a balcony. Lounge chair out on the balcony. A little tree there. And then the middle section. Big couch. Alright. I guess maybe the second floor is just all a single apartment building. Big apartment for this this style of Lego building. Computer desk on the top floor. And that is about it. And some architectural details. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think that the second floor is just all one apartment building. You got a living room, dining room, and a kitchen. So that's pretty neat. All right, but that is going to wrap us up for this episode, or this session. I suppose I should have brought the camera back up so that you guys can look at that. Sorry about that. So when we come back next Wednesday, we will have some other LEGO sets to build. This Friday, should be playing some Zoids for the Game Boy Advance in the morning, and in the evening we will be back to working on the motorized lighthouse, which I am very excited to continue on building. Saturday we will be back for some more Spelljammer. Monday we will be back for more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And like I said, next Wednesday we will return to LEGO building something else. I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.